Right. So, we're back.
Yep.
We're gonna go get the Temmie armor because I want to get it as soon as I can. Because I'm tired of dying.
Yeah.
So now I shouldn't be running into fights with anyone.
Oh, because you already fought Undyne.
Yeah, because I already fought Undyne. And if I do, it's fine. I can just fudge it. Dear God.
Welcome to the madness.
So we're gonna be coming here like 1,000 times.
Okay.
So be prepared.
Okay.
Actually, I heard it's quicker with the cloud. See, it's 50.
Cool.
You buy them for 30, and then but I got paid for 51 gold. No, but 65. Yeah. No more item. Cool. So we just got like 400. Just buy them for 30, sell them for 50 to 65.
Okay, cool.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah. That's math.
This is my favorite song. And then like when the bass hits. So, what are you thinking of the lore so far?
It's very... It seems very genuine. Like, it sounds like something very old, and that's what I like about it. It's just the tone is very authentic.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad story.
Do you know what else is sad? Told you I was going to bring it up this episode. Probably earlier than you thought I was going to. So, my friend Smitty here,
Yeah.
who I've known for a really long time.
For years.
Yeah, we've known each other since 8th grade, and this is like your 4th year of college? 5th year?
Yeah, this is my 5th year, technically. So...
I don't go to... I don't have enough. I don't go to college anymore.
Too cool for school.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm self-teaching myself some things.
Which is its own form of college.
Yes.
And it's not as expensive.
True. But, so... Smitty here, why don't you, tell him what you're,
what I
going
did.
to school for? Which you've been doing at least since I'm aware of when we were in 8th grade. I don't know when you started.
Well, I just, like, when did I start school?
No. When did you start the thing?
When did I start the thing? The thing, which I've titled Nexus, which is a very creative name, but I started that when I was 18, so...
Well, that wasn't the thing I was referring to.
Which thing? Oh, since we met.
Yeah.
That was a Spine series.
Okay, so, alright, we're gonna stop beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Smitty here's an author.
Yeah.
Woohoo! It's out!
Not a published one.
Well, I mean, you're self-publishing right now on Wattpad.
That's
Which
true.
I'll link in the description and everywhere else I can, because it's a great book so far and I love it.
Thank you so much.
But, ever since I've known Smitty here, since 8th grade, she's been writing a book.
Yes, books.
Books. Well, I mean, she has completed 4 that I have here in my room.
Yeah, and the last one, it could be... You kept telling me
I was like, this is like 3 books. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. But, that first one that you got from me, the notebooks are just really, really rough.
Yeah, I still have them. Which you've told me to hold on to and not give back to you.
Yeah, because I, like, almost tossed them, because I just hated
I love them. They're, like, my favorite books.
So, yeah, I'm glad there's somebody who appreciates them.
Yes. And I'll type them up one day.
One day. Someday.
When I have time.
If you don't...
And the energy. But I love them.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I mean, I have issues, of course.
Obviously.
Like that one character.
Yeah, who
now I hate the name Derek because of.
I know, I'm sorry.
So all you Dereks out there, I apologize, but I hate your name because of Smitty here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about your new book.
Yeah.
The one you've been working on for like 3 years.
Yeah, that I've been working on since I was 18.
Yeah.
So that's like 4 years now.
Yeah.
That's the one called Nexus.
Yeah.
and I don't really know what to say about it because it's like really, really heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been working on it for 4 years. It's in the format of a choose your own adventure, but there's no choice involved.
So what she means by that is it's in second person perspective, and it changes like every chapter, sometimes mid-chapter, a lot of times mid-chapter.
Yeah.
Which, very different style, since like nobody's used to that style really.
Yeah.
But I love it. And I read part of the original when it wasn't, the first draft. Because I love listening to her read. So she actually read it to me. But, God, I love your book. York is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, is that a spoiler?
That my work is amazing?
No, his name, because you used to wait till the end of the first chapter to even say his name.
No.
That's just his way of introducing him.
Yeah, it's just a way of introducing
Although Olivia's my baby, and if you hurt her, I will punch you again.
No, I don't think I could.
Okay.
I don't think even I could.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah.
For those, if you remember, I think it was the last episode or the episode before that, because we've recorded like 2 episodes so far.
Yeah.
We talked about how I punched her earlier.
Yeah.
Which is not the first time, and I doubt will ever be the last time.
Yeah, right in the nipple.
Oops.
Target practice.
We were in the car, and I didn't really have much of a angle, but I apologized. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just emotionally I'm bruised. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so something happens in the book that you'll have to read. Yeah. That made me punch her.
Latest chapter 7.
Yes.
7, right?
Well, I mean, probably by the time this comes out, there'll be another one that's out. Because I'm really bad at editing these and then putting them up.
With it, I just dated your video. I'm sorry.
Shh. It's totally not October 10th right now. It is.
So, or is it? So yeah, but yeah, is there like anything? I don't really know what to say.
Well, why don't you sell your book?
I don't know how to sell my book. Hey, do you like angst and general distress? Read my book.
That's terrible. Why would you?
For free.
Yeah, so it's on Wattpad, and how often do you update it?
I update it every 10 days, so every single day of the month that ends with 7, I upload it onto there. And within this month, I'm also posting stuff like drawings on Tumblr that coincide with the chapter updates. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I'll also post the Tumblr page too.
Yeah.
I'll post everything.
Yeah, so...
Everything regarding you.
So yeah, basically we have a Wattpad account. Just type in Nexus and you'll find it.
Yes.
If you don't have a Wattpad account, it's worth it, because my stuff isn't the only stuff on there, but like, it's...
Hold on, we have enough to send her to college. To
really
pursue
cool.
higher education. Yeah. No.
Let's do it.
Whoa! That's a lot of months. Can Tim really accept? Okay, Tim go to college and make you proud.
Oh, she left her face behind. Take care, Tim. Yeah, come back for that. Oh, she's already back.
Tim back from college. Tim learned many things and sell new items. Yeah. All right, so we need 6,000 gold for the armor.
Okay.
But it's got 20 defense.
Cool.
And it's really good.
All right.
So I don't have any more items to sell, so we're gonna have to keep
back.
doing it. See, it's much quicker because the other way to do it is to do the dog residue, like I was telling you earlier. Yeah. But you only sell those for like 3 to 8, so it takes a lot longer. You don't really have to like move anywhere.
Okay.
This one you have to walk back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's like easy peasy.
Cool.
All right. Anyways, so tell me about York.
York is...
Tell me about that soft boy.
That's exactly what it is. He's a soft boy. He's very, very relentlessly optimistic. And he's a lot like I was when I was 14, even though he's 18.
Okay, I was like, wait, he's 14?
Yeah,
Maybe we should put their ages in the book. Yeah, how old is Olivia supposed to be?
Olivia's 15.
Oh, how cute.
And Lawrence is 20. He's 20 years old. Not even 20. I think he's actually 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's older than me.
Yeah, he's older and he's very tired. But yeah.
Same, bro.
Same. So yeah, Yorick is just very optimistic in the face of
Everything.
This general, this general, you know.
So would you like to talk about the world? Because it's not Earth.
It's
spoilers.
Not. It's not.
It's not really a spoiler. It's like the first sentence. It's the last sentence.
It's in the first chapter.
It's in the first chapter.
It's a planet called Bridge, and currently on this planet, a group of people are being persecuted and just generally oppressed, and Yorick is a part of that group of people. And without spoiling too much, so a bunch of crap goes down because of it. So, you know,
as usual.
Yeah, as per usual. So, yeah, the world is, you know, I don't really know what else to say. It's definitely not that unique, because there's a lot of, like, sort of dystopian, trashy areas in fiction.
Well, what's unique about it is that you wrote it, and that I love it.
Thank you.
And you have, in your bedroom, you have a giant fucking billboard. Or not billboard, it's like a corkboard. It's as big as a billboard, almost.
Yeah, and that's phase 2. Because originally there was a different set of note cards, but
yes,
it's all the plans I have for.
So is this a standalone book, or is it just?
Definitely not.
Nah, aha! I already knew that. I was.
Nice plug. Nice.
Yeah. So this is commitment for you.
Yeah.
Because it's long.
It's very long, and it's been 4 years already, and I still haven't finished a complete draft of the first part.
I know, right?
But I'm getting there. I'm making progress.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I love it all.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, so there's 4 books planned, and so far I'm just on the first one, but it's slowly but steadily progressing, and yeah.
So would you like to talk more about the world, or just let that come up in the book when people read it?
Let's leave some things for people to discover if they do get curious. But yeah, are there any questions, or were there any things that you
I have a ton of questions, but they're spoilers, so I can't.
Crap.
Also, it might make me punch you again.
Okay.
Like, why did you make that one character do the thing?
Because things have to happen to characters in order for there to be a story. But you said your favorite character was Olivia.
I love her so much.
And is there any, like, particular reason, or is it her personality?
She's just so sweet and innocent, and I want to protect her.
Yeah.
And I messed that up. Oops, hold on, sorry.
Boom, boom, boom. No more item.
No more item. Oops.
Boy.
I don't know. I admire her. 'Cause the name of, like, the 3rd chapter? It's called, like, Olivia the Brave.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see her, character development.
Yeah.
'Cause at first she seems like a very, like, kind of quiet, young child. Which she is. Very much so, isn't she?
Yeah. Do you feel like she's developing already?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell the instant noodles. Sorry.
You gotta covet those.
But
we're young adults. We eat the noodles.
I don't know. I love her. And I'm excited, and you've already, like, told me a lot about how the story's going to go, and I'm excited for it. Especially for her arc.
Yeah.
There's a lot in store, folks, and it's gonna be great. And I'm really excited to actually read it.
Yeah, instead of just hearing me talk about it.
Which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I love hearing you talk about your book. Books. Everything. I love hearing you talk about everything that you have. I just want it all.
I'm just glad that you're so patient with me, because sometimes
I mean, if I went through, our entire 8th through high school stage of me waiting for you to finish the Spine series, I think I can hang on a little.
And that was like you were reading it chunk by chunk.
Yeah, that one was, I was reading as she was writing it.
Yeah. Like, you would come up to me.
I'd be like, give me the book, give me the book, give me the book.
You'd be like, book? And I'd be like, I only wrote 3 pages. You'd be like, book. Like,
I'd finish it in like 2 seconds. Give it to me.
Yeah, which kept me motivated.
Which was great because Smitty here hand wrote them.
Yeah, and my handwriting is small and really messy. Like,
It's fine. It's not as bad as mine. I had a teacher tell me my handwriting looked like chicken scratch.
But he wasn't a very nice teacher.
No, he also made me cry in front of all my friends because he thought I littered, but I'm the least likely person to litter.
Yeah, so.
Anyways, salty about that.
L. I'm just kidding. So yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, okay. Next topic. I don't know.
Next topic.
I don't know.
Well, let's talk.
I was hoping that would last longer so I could get this done.
Because we don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say. Like,
why don't you talk about like a little bit of the plot? Because you gotta kind of spoil the plot in order to like just a little in order to to get people like, okay. Oh, like, so what's with the world and why is York doing the thing? And,
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
All right, so
what's the plot?
So, like I said before, it's currently like a planet that's kind of a certain population of people on the planet are being persecuted, and they're called scholars, and they're basically a group of people who are just that. They pursue knowledge, and they create, and they discover things, and eventually they become the target for oppression by another group of people who are called the Lords of Wealth. Very wealthy, mostly corrupt, mostly debauchery type people. And
so normal, like, politician. Never, I'm not gonna say
that. There's definitely a parallel. I just pull it out of my butthole. Like, unfortunately, a lot of fantasy is based in reality to a certain extent. Not that I'm trying to get political with the book, but it's just something that occurred in my head. And Yorick is a child of two scholars. And essentially his family is in hiding. They hide their identity as scholars, and they work these really, like, very intensely labored jobs, and they're just trying to survive. But eventually there's talk of a rebellion, and these anarchists, these whispers of anarchy and all this stuff starting to rise, and it basically all comes to a head, and Yorick finds himself caught in the middle of it, him and his family, his sister, his cousin, and his parents, and yeah, it all basically, you know, turns into a big ol' shitstorm, essentially, but it's about just trying to survive and trying to grow, and maybe just keep some sort of hope and optimism, try to bring about change in different ways, and yeah, generally just trying to stay a decent human being in an indecent time. So, yeah.
Why is the planet called Bridge?
So, that's actually part of, like, a bigger detail in, like, the lore, like,
the world building.
Yeah, of the universe itself that the books belong to. And it's mostly because each planet in this universe, or in this known universe, is named after a distinct contribution they've made to the universe. I don't really know how to... It's a defining feature of the planet is that it possesses technology that can transport people instantly from one planet to another. It bridges planets together.
Wow.
So that's basically where it gets its name. Earth obviously isn't what all the other planets call Earth. There's another name for it.
Is that a spoiler?
That's not a spoiler. Earth is part of this universe.
Ooh.
So that definitely does become an interesting factor to the story.
Cool, I'm excited.
So yeah.
I mean, I already know, but
yeah.
I read the first part of the first draft.
So yeah, that's basically the long and short of it, without giving too much detail. And
Well, I love it, and I'm excited to read more.
Thank you.
You need to write faster, but also it
do.
needs to be well written, and I don't know. Also, take your time.
I know it's.
You know, I want more content, but I want it to be where you're happy with it.
Yes. And
Even though you know me, I'll be happy with anything you write.
I'm glad.
I've read like all your other short stories.
Yes. So yeah, if you guys, even just as a matter of feedback, I'd appreciate it. Just having different pairs of eyes kind of roam around on it, because I love you and you're my friend, but that also becomes a bit of a, of a conflict because
What are you talking about?
you are biased.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but I also help you.
You do, definitely. Immensely. It's just you're biased.
True.
So yeah. So, it'd be nice to get a fresh pair of eyes on it and just see if
I
people
tell all
enjoy
my
it
friends
as much
to read
as
it.
I do. Aw, thank you.
I told my coworker, I was like, hey, read this. Our mutual friend from high school read it.
Oh,
And
which
he-
one?
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
That's
was like,
cool.
cool.
Aw,
But yeah.
that's really cool.
My favorite thing of you being my favorite author is that, one, I get to talk enthusiastically about all your work with you, and you are equally as enthusiastic. And two, when you do something I don't like, I can punch you right away.
That's true. And that's
I don't have to send you a letter with the, like, punch yourself for me.
And that's why I was kind of afraid to come over today.
I warned you, I texted you, I was
Yeah.
like, prepared to get punched.
I was like, I'll wear layers, but my coat was here. So
Yeah, you left your jacket here last week.
I was completely exposed.
Left open for attack.
Yep, I didn't stand a chance.
You didn't have the armor.
I didn't have the armor. How close are we getting?
So we need 6,000.
Okay.
And I have to, you know, they say you gotta spend money to get money.
To make money, yeah. That makes sense.
Kinda. But yeah, so. Kinda, we're like almost halfway there. Like I said, this takes a while.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, it was you. I thought that was Mac, and I was like, what? It's okay, I've heard the music before. What's up, Rose?
Hello, Rose. Hello, hello. How you doing?
We just talked about Smitty's book.
Yeah, I very clumsily pitched it.
Yeah, it took like 20 minutes. I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
Because I didn't know what to say.
No, it's cool.
I should have had something prepared, but
I told you we were gonna do it.
I know, it's just I should have had something prepared.
Because I would have done it at the first episode, but I didn't want to seem as if you just came on the show just to plug your book. Because that's
Yeah,
not why.
I
Because I
didn't.
really wanted to play video games
And
with you.
I genuinely wanted to know what this video game was about.
And I knew you would very much enjoy this game.
I am enjoying it.
Right, Rose? You love this game.
Yes, I
Here,
do.
listen to the wonderful soundtrack.
No, you can keep that.
Yeah. Tim kind of concerns me a bit. I'm glad she's college educated now, though. She got her diploma before I did.
Ooh.
This is so annoying.
Yes, it is.
Do we have to leave soon?
No, I just I got a Wattpad notification.
Oh ho! That's that thing we were just talking about.
There's a person on there who followed me, and she's actually one of the people that voted up one of the chapters.
You mean what I always do?
Yeah. It was a stranger this time. It was very exciting.
Wow.
But they started a book, and a new book, and they have like 6 up on
Wow.
Wattpad now, and they have a huge readership, whatever.
How angry would you get if I typed up all your spine books and just put them on my back?
God. I'd have a heart attack. Like, don't look at this. My
You should definitely do
14-year-old
your smaller stories though.
My short stories?
Yeah, like with flying colors and the other one.
I should probably go back and edit those, yeah.
Yeah. Those are
So-
great. I love those ones.
But yeah,
Hey, remember when we tried to write a book?
That was so hard, but I really liked your concept of the cat dragon.
Draco.
Draco, yeah, with the dreams and stuff.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
That was
Maybe
a toughie.
maybe we'll go back to that for something else.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I like that, actually.
Just, we'll think it through better because we're older and not like...
Yeah, and not like
Seen-
fighting on Google Docs.
Have a little more experience under your belt.
Yeah.
Another notch in the belt.
But first I want you to help me with that other project I have planned.
Okay. But yeah, Did you want to talk about that?
No, so that's a surprise for later on.
Okay.
I want to keep that separate from this.
Everybody shut up. You're not supposed to know. But
Can I say something else? Does this turtle talk about other things? No.
No, I don't think so.
We already talked about
Does he
Hulba's
just live in
adventures.
this cave?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
When does he leave?
he
He
doesn't.
doesn't.
What's his name? Like Gherkin or something like that?
Gherkin. Like a pickle?
What time did you say you had to be home?
We should probably leave around 4:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you pulling at my hair?
I don't know what you're talking
I was
about.
like, I'm not doing it.
Do 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 do.
Oh, question
Answer.
about the book.
Ooh.
What character do you think is most like you?
I have no idea.
You want to hear a bit of a spoiler?
Okay.
Olivia is largely based off of you.
Oh my god!
Yeah. And
We haven't even got to the sad part of the game. You're gonna make me cry.
yeah, and Evelyn is based off of you.
Is
Oh
it
my
really?
god.
Yeah, so just like
Oh,
all the good things you make me feel, I try to put in that character.
Smitty!
I didn't know
Yeah.
this stream was, or this video was gonna
The
be
stream. Yeah, we're
emotional.
streaming this live.
Sarah and I were talking about streams.
So yeah,
I'm sorry.
so like every time you say I love her, it makes me really happy because that means you love
You
yourself.
love yourself.
Yeah. And that's all I want you to do. 'Cause I
How
love
could you trick me like this?
Sorry. So yeah.
It was a trick about self-positivity. I
So
love it.
there's another way to make this cheaper.
Okay.
Just to go lose a bunch of battles. But I don't feel like losing.
I know.
You know me, I'm not about losing.
We gotta go look for a fight to lose.
Yeah,
This
that
doesn't make sense.
But if you die a bunch, like, it lowers the price. It's like, you need this armor more than I need the 6,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a pity sale.
See, if Toby Fox really wanted to be mean, he'd make it so we could only get, like, a certain currency for the Temmie village in order to buy
I'm
and
so
sell
glad
things.
that he did not do that.
You like pay her in horns or
I know,
something.
right?
Like bike horns.
It'd have to be like something Temmie though.
Yeah. Temmie flakes. You'd have to buy Temmie flakes
You have
and
to
then
buy Temmie
you'd-
flakes.
Maybe you'd
Yep.
have to go like this all the time. I'm doing the little kitty paw gesture from Caramel Dance and
Oh my
that,
god.
that
That's
age-old
old.
classic.
That is so old.
Move over, Rolling Stones.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. God,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
I
though?
guess I won't see you guys on the show again.
Smitty you'll never hear from her again.
Yeah.
Rose is gonna take over for Smitty.
This is where I die. But yep.
But yeah, so we're actually doing pretty good. I'm surprised we got this far in the game so far.
Me too.
Which I know we're just kind of walking around.
It's because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's because I know what I'm doing. Even though I've forgotten how to like make friends with half the monsters.
We've
'Cause I
done
haven't-
pretty well though.
Yeah, we only did a couple.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just kind of screamed
You're-
into the microphone.
You're here for emotional support.
That's
Exactly.
all you needed to do. Smitty.
Also, you're here because I want to see you cry later on.
Oh, I'm gonna
I mean,
cry?
I told you this was the
It's
story on this.
emotional,
It's
Well, yeah, I see the sad elements, like with them.
Oh,
Oh,
trapped.
no, no,
oh,
you have
you-
not seen anything yet.
no.
Nobody's gonna die. Like Toriel doesn't die, right? Right?
So how about them Flakes, huh?
God damn it! But she's my mom.
Well, we don't kill her.
Don't worry,
But she
she'll be
died.
back.
Ah!
I'm leaving.
Rose, get out!
God,
Get out of here!
Go away!
We already made that joke in episode 1.
It didn't count because I wasn't here. So
That was in bad taste.
Kill me.
you already said you don't want to die.
First the bone jokes, and now this.
Rose, get out. You're banned from ever coming back on here ever again.
What can I say? Smitty hit my funny bone.
You! I hate
Was that
your
not?
skeleton jokes.
Was that not
Knock it out. Just kidding, I love you.
I love you too. No, you really hate me right now, and I know you want to strangle me if your hands are not on the keyboard.
Just keep those fingers occupied.
Yep. I'll be over here.
Yep. Look at those numbers climb. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I honestly don't.
Oh, okay, so I did want to talk about this too. I went on my parents' boat over the weekend.
Yes.
So my parents have had this boat longer than they've had me and my younger brother and my younger sister. So, like, they've had it for, like, 25 years, 26 years. And,
That was longer.
no, it hasn't
okay.
been, it's, like, 25 years.
Okay.
But, so they're, like, really good at driving it. I, like, grew up with it, so we live in, like, Southern California.
Yeah.
So, like, kind of, like
Boating
40 minutes from the
area.
beach. But, like, we like to go to this lake near us. Much nicer. The water's much calmer and softer to fall on.
And it's
'Cause-
quiet.
Yeah, it's quieter. So what my family does is we like to go tubing, which is sounds kind of lame. So it's where we get into a tube. I'll put a picture of the kind of tube we go on.
It's a big old donut.
No, actually,
No,
ours is
not-
a flat disc.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not really flat. It has
I'll
a
show you the
gigantic
video
bubble in the
of
middle.
me and my brother wiping out later.
Okay.
Basically, I flipped the tube.
It has a gigantic bubble in the middle.
Well, it's not supposed to have that. That's just from we've had it for years and years and years, and I don't know, and like the center got, I don't know. Somehow,
Needless to say, it
Got
got
to
warped
your
and we
inner
need a new
tube.
tube.
yeah.
Dang.
Anyway.
But so, we went, and I haven't gone in a while, and like this was the first time, because they closed the lake for a while, because they needed to,
Protect the fish.
no, they needed to build up the dam so they could put more water in it,
Gotcha.
because it's kind of like a reservoir around here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's our drinking water.
Oh, and we just play in it?
We pay money for it.
I mean, didn't you say you're...
They filter it, it's fine!
I mean...
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I promise, it's fine. There's fish in it. I mean, what
Pea water.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's fine. But, so, it's been a while. I was like, Rose, my parents want to go on the boat. You want to go? We're gonna go
Heck
tubing.
yeah. I
So
wanna
we
go
did,
boating.
and I got thrown off a bunch of times.
I have video evidence of this as well.
I'm not posting it because I don't want people to know what I look like.
Okay, you won't post it,
The
but I
air
will and just block out your
mystery.
face.
I mean, you can't even see my face.
You can't, so it's okay.
Yeah, just put a Napstablook over your face.
But yeah, so, I had a lot of fun, but I'm really fucking sore right
Yeah.
now. And then on Sunday,
I'm so sorry. I was trying to be gentle.
See, if I even poke Sam, they're gonna complain.
I know.
Watch.
No, ow, stop!
There,
Oh,
there.
even moving hurt.
And on top of that, you have a sunburn as well.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sunburned. I only applied sunscreen once, and I'm a bad person.
It's October and you have a sunburn. Who would have thought?
We're in Southern California. It's
yeah.
only sun here. It was 95 degrees on Saturday when we
Yeah.
went, and it was like October 8th.
It's ridiculous.
Sorry, okay? God.
Honestly, I don't think any of
Yeah,
us
I
signed
know
up for
you
this.
burn
I
so
want
bright,
winter.
honey, but
You know what? You don't need to bring up that. I know I'm pale.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said I know you burn so bright, honey, because you were
He
like
was
my. I don't
giving
know.
you a compliment because you're
I
the
don't-
center of his universe.
I don't trust their compliments.
God damn it.
Anyways,
I was sitting here like so sweet.
Hence why I thought it was an insult.
Man,
I tried.
you tried. I appreciated it.
Yeah. I'll just give Smitty all my love and praise from now. Just kidding. I love you, babe.
Rude. You gotta give some to the cats.
Decide.
I don't know. Mac learned how to open the door, so I don't think he needs anything else for
Yeah.
life.
He can start his own life. Now. Start
Have
up a
that
trust
video as
funds,
well.
Pay taxes.
I know, right? I might post that one.
Yeah, you could post that one.
But, oops. Okay, too much. But yeah, so, my arms really fucking hurt. And then on Sunday, so Saturday, we were like, yeah, we were just gonna do this, because Rose had work on Sunday. Then my mom was like, hey, we're thinking of coming out again tomorrow. You wanna come? I was like, well, I don't work, so sure.
Yeah.
And I woke up at like 9 in the morning, because my mom wanted me over at the house by like 10. I was like, I cannot move.
The double hit.
My shoulders were so sore.
Yeah.
But I still went. And we did water skiing, too, for a short while. Because my dad bought the skis. And I haven't water skied in, like, 10 years. I prefer wakeboarding.
Roughly,
I haven't I haven't even done that in, like, 8 years. And, like, it's been a while. I was really sore. Well, and then, so my dad started skiing, and I wasn't gonna go because I was like, I don't really like water skiing as much as I like wakeboarding, and I don't want to have to deal with trying to control the skis and get up and stuff. So, I wasn't gonna go, and then my dad went, and then it took him like 3 or 4 tries to get up, mostly because my mom, who was driving the boat, hasn't, had to drive someone, or tow a water skier behind in a long time. And because we mostly tube, so that one's just like a hit it and you just immediately gun it as fast as you can and try to rip them off the tube. Which is fun.
See,
but
my favorite part was just like relaxing in the water, you know?
that's
like,
lame.
You're lame.
I like getting flipped off the tube.
Just kidding.
You are not, Smitty.
Our friend is
I'm a
lame.
little bit.
Oh.
Lame.
Ew.
That's what she does when the joke happens.
I like
Ew.
it.
It's pretty bad. I
It's
need
very,
to stop.
It's
I
very
love it.
frat
No,
boy-esque.
I really need to stop. It's ironic, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm anything but.
Right?
We should redefine that.
It is
trope.
now the rose thing.
Yes, it's now the rose thing. I like it.
What's I was like, what's
Now
that?
it's my thing. I have to take responsibility.
Yeah, you're responsible
Trademark
for
that
it.
crap. Charge people every time they use it in a song.
That's
I said,
gonna be-
hey!
We're like trying to think of songs. Like, how can we get rich?
Doesn't Lady Gaga have a song like that?
Probably. Sue her.
I'm not suing her. Oh God,
I know,
no.
she's great. I love her. Music's okay.
She's too good for this world. There's no way I'd pay her to sue me. Okay.
That kind of defeats the purpose. of
Please,
getting
Gaga.
sued.
Throw me in jail, Gaga. I want to be in your telephone music video.
But yeah, so I forgot until I got up on the ski, that we usually do the skiing and wakeboarding before we do the tubing. 1, so we don't have to inflate the tube right away.
Yeah.
And 2, because it's really exhausting.
Yeah.
I was only able to stay up for like, I think less than 2 minutes before my shoulders were like, I'm dying.
Enough. No more.
Yeah, so I got up on my second try, which I was super proud of because I haven't skied in like 10 years, and I was like, woohoo, I'm awesome. And then like, I was like, I'm done. And like, so when you're skiing or on a tube, when you're on the water, since nobody can hear you screaming from being pulled like 10 feet behind the boat over the roar of the engine in the water,
Engine,
you have to use hand signals. So use the thumb ups to go faster, thumb down to like
Slow
go
down.
slower, and then like kind of like the okay signal will be like, it's good, do not change the speed. And then there's other signals that we've come up with to be like, oh, I want to like do the serpentine snake, or I want waves, or stuff. Like you just kind of like do stuff, or I want the toilet bowl.
That one's fun.
Yeah, with a slingshot. But don't do this when you're water skiing.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous.
You will die.
Yeah.
Okay.
A horrible and painful death.
Yeah.
Oh.
So and then when you're done, you
Got
kind of
real
like
serious for a second.
yeah. So when you're done, you kind of just
You just do like the cut it out symbol.
yeah, you like
Yeah.
kind of like
Cut it out.
cut
yeah.
your
Cut the
hand
noise,
over your
yeah.
neck and then just let go of the handle. So I did that after like a minute, and I was like, I'm so tired. And then so my brother and his friend, my brother wanted to try skiing for the first time, cause he went right to wakeboarding when he was younger.
Yeah.
Guys, we're at 4,000 gold. We're almost there. It'll just be like 2 more, 3 more.
Yeah.
So I got a nice video of him trying skiing for the first time ever. And my brother's almost 16, so like he didn't want to listen to anything we had to say. Like, here's some stuff. Here's how you do it and stuff like that. So he face planted like 3 times before he was like, I'm done. Which I mean, none of us expected him to get up anyways because he's never done it before. And then his friend wanted to try, which I was really shocked at because he's kind of shy. He's very timid.
And I mean, he was already like a little wary about
Yeah.
trying to do the tubing. to
Yeah,
begin with.
like, he didn't want to go fast like me and my brother did.
Yeah.
Me and my brother just wanted to get whipped off the tube as fast as we could.
Which you did.
Which I did, which is fun. But, like, so we just did easy rides for him, which is fine. It was fun. It was relaxing. I rode with him once, because my brother just tends to just do the thumbs up the whole time and try to get my family to go faster and scare his friend. Which is funny, but so we stopped listening to what my brother says.
Yeah,
on
we
the
asked what
tube.
his friend wants.
Yeah. But yeah, so that
Good
was
practice.
fun. And then he tried, and I was really shocked because I was like, "Oh, you want to try?" So I got in the water with him because I figured I'd help because my dad had to help my brother. So I was like, "Oh, my dad's probably tired from that."
Yeah.
So I got in the water, helped him get the skis on and stuff like that, and helped like try to teach him how. He didn't get up, but he did try like 4 times, and he made really good attempts. He almost got up once. But it's really hard to control the skis. Like his legs weren't strong enough to hold the skis together. But he
It's
did.
easier with one.
Yeah. No.
No?
Have you ever gone solo skiing?
I mean, like wakeboarding. Sort
Oh,
of
yeah,
thing.
wakeboarding's kind of easier because you just hold it up.
Yeah.
Oh, but that one's easier to get face planted.
True.
Trust me, I like wakeboarding. I want to wakeboard next because we're going again this Saturday. But,
And Smitty,
I don't know.
You are welcome.
I hurt
Again.
my ankle. I hurt my ankle when we went on a road trip recently.
Yeah.
You know, climbing a mountain and fighting off a bear type stuff.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone the real
That bear
story?
had it coming.
Yeah. That is the real story. Well, no. I was texting and I fell downstairs.
You fell down
2 stairs.
2 stairs.
And my ankle did a bad thing. So I should probably go to a doctor for that. But, you know, who cares?
A doctor is recommended, dear.
Yeah, my mom was like, go to a doctor
But you're
right now.
4444. Don't ruin it.
No! I need to go to get the freaking armor. We've been doing this for 40 minutes
Holy cow.
of just this.
We made it interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Overwatch.
Alright, you go have fun, play with Sour.
Bye.
Nah.
Enjoy your butt game.
My what?
It's a butt game. How is it a butt game?
All the characters have
Everybody
butts.
even the robot has a butt.
Very cute butt.
It is a very cute butt. I mean,
Yes.
shit.
Alright, Rose, go back to your game.
Alright.
See
you later.
Give my love to the Skelebros.
Will
Okay.
do. Papyrus, you're in love. Oh my god!
Papyrus and I have a platonic relationship.
Yeah, he's
You're
not
right.
ready for dating.
We're all in the friend zone together.
What a wonderful zone. It's like Chuck E. Cheese here.
Already, I've made it to the friend zone.
to the friend zone.
But yeah, so that was fun. I also got to drive the boat. Like, I've driven the boat before, but I don't know, I got to drive it while my brother was on the tube for the first time, which was a ton of fun. But also, I was terrified because I've never, like, done it, and I didn't want to, like, go. I was scared of going too fast because I've, like, still learning, like, kind of getting on the hang of
The controls.
driving the boat, yeah. And, like, being like, all right, this is how I do this, even though, I've kind of driven the boat since I was, like, 15.
Yeah.
Just, it's been off and on, and, like, only for, like, a couple minutes at a time. Which I still need to get my boater's license, but it's not required till January 1st of 2018. So haha, I have a couple months. And even then, it's not required for me. It's for people 20 years old and younger.
Okay.
I didn't need it till 2019.
Nice.
But yeah, so that was fun, and I managed to like whip him off the tube. And I was like, yeah, I did that. I did that. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. So I'm really sore from that.
Yeah.
I had to work yesterday. I like couldn't do anything. I was like, I work at Starbucks, right? So they were like, can you go sweep and mop? Or like one of my coworkers was like, can you sweep and mop for me? I don't want to do it. And I was like, I cannot move my arms. She was like, excuses, and like went into the lobby, and I was like, sorry, I'd do it, but. And they're like, Sam, can you take the trash out? And I was like, sure. And she was like, wait, never mind, your arms hurt. Get back on bar. And I was like,
That was considerate.
darn. Then I had to do one later. And then they're like, all right, you need to do the patio. And I was like, what about my sawdust? And she was like, yeah, the shift manager doesn't care
Aw.
anymore. And I was like, she said, suck it up. And I was like, fair enough. God, this is so
you still had a...
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's okay. This is tiring. But yeah, so. That's life.
Boats and flipping people.
That's so much fun. That's probably what I'm gonna do for my birthday.
Yeah.
Go out to the lake. You're
Sounds
invited,
cool.
of course.
I will show up in plain clothing.
That's fine.
Because I do not have any bathing suit.
Well, we can go shopping.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to swim, that's fine.
I'll swim
Well,
just in plain clothing.
Fair enough. I mean, I swim in board shorts and a old soccer shirt I have.
It's the look.
Yeah. Because I don't have a rash guard. And it works. I mean, it's kind of like this. It's almost the same material.
Yeah.
Just like we're going, nom nom nom. Oh my god, we are so close.
How much do we have?
We're not so close.
Dang it.
We're like 1,000 away.
1,000 away.
But yeah. So we're probably gonna rent a pontoon boat because not everyone can fit on my parents' ski boat.
Okay.
So then spend half the time just chilling there and jumping into the water and stuff like that. Excuse me.
Bless you.
And then, you know, the other half getting flipped off a tube if you want. Only if you want.
Alright.
It's not required.
Okay.
You can go easy on the tube.
Nice.
I think last year, I did the same thing for my 21st birthday last year. So we were on the bay. We went to the bay because the lake wasn't open yet, or at least we weren't aware of if it was open yet. Which was fun. We were at the beach. And then when we got out on the tube, I think one time one of our friends fell off. And I jumped off with her because I was on the tube with her because I was worried she would be afraid of like getting tossed off. So I was like, "See, everything's okay. We're fine. Bob, you can pick me up." It's kind of nerve-wracking to be in the bay because there's a lot of people there,
Yeah.
and like it's a lot choppier. And
Because of the waves.
Yeah, and jet skiers are there. There's nothing against jet skiers, but the people who rent jet skis, like, don't seem to know what they're doing half the time. Like, so.
Because they're renting it. They're not.
Yeah,
it's not
and
something
like.
they usually do.
And they're usually doing it for joyriding. So like to do like kind of dangerous stuff, which is follow behind boats that are towing people behind them, like they're not jet skiers, like tubers or like water skiers or wakeboarders, which can be really dangerous because if they fall, like if the skiers fall, then you know the jet skier doesn't really have time to react to that and get out of the way, and they're likely to run them over, which I don't think happens often. But it's still, like,
a possibility.
It's a possibility, and it makes me very nervous when it's like, are you aware of what's going on right now? Like...
Try not to kill a person.
Yeah.
While you're enjoying your jet ski ride.
Like, I would like to live, please. And it's just like, well, I wanted to fall off then because there was a huge wave that I could have jumped off the tube for, but now I can't because there was a person behind us. Which, yes, I do often. Jump off for fun.
Nice.
I like turned to my brother at one point on Sunday and I was like, I kind of want to jump off. He was like, do it. So I was like, okay. Like, I like jumped off. And then the next time I was on it and we were talking, he was like, I am the king. Or he was like, I am friends with Poseidon or something like that. I was like, this is freshwater. I don't think Poseidon like rules here. And then I immediately got knocked off right after I said that. And I was like, all right, guess I was wrong. Sorry, Poseidon. Good times.
Yep. You're on bad terms with Poseidon. That's not good. I want to converse with Percy about that.
Yeah.
Kind of smooth things over.
Maybe I'll talk to Triton. Hey, so your dad's not too happy with me because I thought you didn't rule over freshwater. I apologize. Or maybe, I don't know, I was trying to get my brother off because it wasn't Poseidon. I don't know.
You really give off that freshwater vibe, bro. Sorry.
King of the sea.
King of the sea.
Last I checked, a man-made lake isn't the sea.
It's not.
But I mean, I could be
how
wrong.
much it dreams to be.
I could be wrong. Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
What to talk about next? Just talk about the game. Who's your favorite character so far?
I still really like Toriel. I wish
That's fine. Goat Mom is the best.
Yeah, I wish I could see her again. 'Cause I really,
We
really
will
like her.
eventually.
But of the ones that we've seen over and over again, I don't really know if I have a favorite yet. I really like the kid, the little armless kid.
Oh, the Monster Kid.
Yeah, the
I think that's his
Monster Kid.
official name, Monster Kid.
Monster Kid. Monster Kid is really, he's such a kid. Like, I really like him.
Yo, man!
Yeah, like,
What's up?
I worry constantly about him. I don't want him to fall off things, but I really, really like him. He's very charming. A lot of the characters are charming.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it. Flowey can suck a dick, though. I don't like Flowey at all. He's a meanie bo beanie.
Yeah, I was like, for fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah. So yeah. But I'm really liking the characters so far. I really like the story. I really want to... I'm kind of nervous, but I really look forward to seeing the king, like meeting the king.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like you get different vibes from him, right?
Yeah,
like from like because Toriel was like he'll kill us,
Yeah.
but like everyone else we talked to, like he's just a furry pushover. Like it's like, what is the
What
truth?
is the truth? Obviously, he can fight because Undyne was trained by him.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. There's a lot of mixed signals I'm getting from him, which is cool.
And we haven't even met the guy yet.
Yeah, I haven't even met the guy. Yeah, it's all other people's opinions on him, of him, that we have to go off of.
Which I think is a very interesting storytelling element.
I think so too. It's very effective because I want to meet him. I want to have my own impression of him. But yeah, I really like him. The Pyre's just pretty great. So.
I love
He's a big old dork.
Although I love Sans a lot. Sans doesn't play like a huge role in like the neutral and pacifist runs. In the genocide run, he plays a much bigger role, but I don't want to spoil that because we'll get there when it happens.
Okay.
But let's just say the genocide route, from what I've seen, is very different.
Okay.
Completely different vibe,
Alright.
which I think is interesting, and I love. But yeah, so the background lore of this game is very interesting because it kind of, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know where I'm going with this.
The lore of the game is very interesting. That's what you started with.
Yeah, no, but like I didn't know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would piggyback off that.
I like how it uses all these kind of familiar terms like soul and everything like that, but they have a completely different meaning in this setting.
Like what was it? The LV for love.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So it's very subtle things, like subtle connections, and it kind of plays with our idea of how video games usually are and what this story is doing with those concepts, which is really cool. And
I love how you still have your headphone in, but I took it
yeah,
off long
I
ago.
don't know, it's just I like the noise. It's weird.
I can't listen to Temmie's over and over again.
I'm listening more to you, so it's not as infuriating.
Yeah, imagine doing this alone.
Oh man.
We're almost there. I think we're about to hit it
almost
with
there.
all of these.
Oh.
Then we can end the episode because we've been talking for like
Yeah.
an hour.
And just in the nick of time. Oh, we're so friggin' close.
Is this gonna do it? Yeah! I'm just gonna sell the rest of them. Bye. Temmie Armor! Yay! Thank purchase! All of that for just a thank purchase.
I know.
Okay, but now we can put it on.
Where is it?
Use. You don the Temmie Armor.
Hell yeah.
What do we have? We had the manly bandana. We'll just put it in the box.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna end that there.
Yeah.
We'll talk more later, 'cause I have to
Yes.
get you home.
Of course. Alright.
Thank you guys for just this. Nothing really happened this episode. We were just rambling and
Thanks
talking.
for listening, though.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us talk about our lives and about Smitty's book and
Yeah.
me dying on the tube.
Yeah. Alright.
Thank you guys so
Yep.
much for watching.
Yeah, nice meeting you again.
Alright, have a good day, everyone.